Hello there, welcome back to English with Chanroth, and in this lesson we go over the preposition with and by. So we'll talk about the general rules and the uses for each of those prepositions. And we'll also talk about how both of them can use in the same sentences. Cool, let's start with. So let's just start with the first one. So we can use with when we talk about people or things being together. So with means together. So for example, I live with my parents. I live with my parents. Yesterday, I was at school with my friends. Yesterday, I was at school with my friends. She was having lunch with her boss. She was having lunch with her boss. So another example, I usually eat pizza with tomato sauce. I usually eat pizza with tomato sauce. So with can also mean having something. So we can use with. To show that something or someone has something. So for example, a girl with long black hair is my friend. A girl with long black hair is my friend. My brother needs a job with good salary. My brother needs a job with good salary. And another example, my family is looking for a house with a pool. My family is looking for a house with a pool. So with means having something. So with can also mean to use something or to make something or to do something. So for example, my teacher tried to entertain the class with stories. She uses stories to entertain the class. Or another example, she always does her homework with a pencil. So one more example, he writes with his left hand. So with means to use something. So one more thing, with means to show feeling. So for example, she came home late last night and her mom got very angry with her. So another example, she made a speech with great confidence. So one more example, she opened the door with fear. She opened the door with fear. So with means to show feeling. So lastly, with means agreement. So if someone with you means they agree with you, they are on your side. So for example, are you with us or against us? And another example, I am with Watana. I am with Watana. So I am with Watana means I support Watana. I am on her side. So alright, now let's start with the preposition by. So we can use by to show that someone is near or close to something. So by means near or at the side of. For example, she has an alarm clock by her bed. So by her bed means near her bed. So another example, he lives by the rivers. He lives by the rivers. So one more example, a small child stood by his mom. A small child stood by his mom. So by means near or at the side of. So next, by is for movement verb. Do you know movement verb like walk, go, run. That is called movement verb. So by is used for movement verb, means movement past a point. So for example, I walked by your classroom, but I didn't see you. So I walked by your classroom means I walked past your classroom. So another example, what happened to Nita this morning? She walked by me without saying a word. So she walked by me means she walked past me. Next, when we use by, so when we use by with a time, it means not later than, mean at or before. So for example, I have to leave for school by 6:30 a.m. So one more example. So another example, she will be back by 5 o'clock. So one more example. By the time I got there, he had already gone. So we use by to show who or what is doing something. So for example, I felt frightened by the anger in his voice. So another example, I want my hair to be cut by my mom. So one more example, do you want to be paid in cash or by check? So we can use by to show the method or how something is done. So for example, they went to Siem Reap by car. They went to Siem Reap by car. So another example, she's losing weight by eating less and exercise more. So one more example, he learned English by listening to the radio. So we use by to show the method or how something is done. So lastly, we can also use by to talk about doing something alone or without help. So for example, my friends like to do something by themselves. On another example, I don't need your help, I can do it by myself. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoy and have a great day. Bye!